Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. And before we get into it, man, let me just talk to y'all for a quick second. I just want to just give out like a reminder to you guys that, like I mentioned in previous videos, I actually am watching these animes. So it's gonna take a little bit of time for me to make these videos, because I not only have to watch these animes, but I also have to do the video on them, edit the video. So it's a lot that goes into it, and then on top of that, I'm just like you guys. I go to work every day, so it is gonna be some time before I can upload, because between going to work and then also watching these animes and first thing, trying to find the animes. That's probably the hardest part, is trying to find actual good animes. Animes that, sort of seep through the cracks and nobody really didn't know what these animes were or aware of them. Actually finding them and then, watching them fully, or how many episodes that they have, and then give my honest review on it, and then make a video on it, edit the video, then upload the video. So it's a lot of moving pieces in the background. And like I said, I'm just like you guys. I go to work every day, and then I also have to do other things, and then, basically life stuff. So with that being said, I just wanted to let you guys know that, I'm not just sitting around not doing nothing. I'm actually watching these animes and then giving my own perspective on these animes. So excuse me, it is gonna take a little time, but I'll try to be faster. But as of right now, I'm really watch these animes, and then I get into them, and then I also want to finish them. But nevertheless, with that being said, let's get into it, man. So a couple weeks ago, I found this anime, right? I was like, how did I miss this anime? So this anime came out last year in January. The name of this anime is called Ishura, if I pronounced that right. Ishura. Ishura. Y'all know I ain't good with pronouncing names, so like I mentioned in previous videos, let's move on. So it's called Ishura, right? And I ain't gonna lie, the start of this anime was crazy. It was violent, massacre. I was like, yo, this is crazy. They already on season 2 already, but I just now found this anime, and I still didn't complete the entire season. I'm almost done with it. Like I said, I really be watching these animes. So I'm almost done with it. I got I think 4 episodes left. But when I tell you, bro, the start of this was crazy. I was like, yo, it was so brutal. I'm like, damn. But if I had to rate this anime so far, I honestly would give it a 8.5. The animation is good. They got this sort of reminds me of how would I say it? They got different perspectives from different characters. It's not just one main character and that only main character perspective. They got different perspectives from different. You could say this anime has multiple main characters, and they all have their own different type of perspectives, right? So it switches. So it's not only stuck on one person. So the anime start off with this girl named, I believe her name is Yuno, 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 right? So she live in this city, and then next thing you know, I don't want to give too much away, but everything just everything was so, how would I say, sunshine and rainbows, and then it flipped so fast. Everything just turned brutal, And that's exactly what I'll be looking for. Like, I like anime like that. Like, it just do a whole 360. So it started off with her, in her town, her city, whatever you call it, and then next thing you know, buildings blowing up, explosions, people body parts all over the place. It, like you gotta watch it. Like, I just don't want to give too much away, but it starts off with Yuno. So she's like the first main character. It starts off with her, and it gives like her perspective, and she meets up with like this sword dude, right? I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I'm gonna try to pronounce it. Sujiro. He's like a master swordsman, right? So he comes in and he basically like sort of saved the day. I wouldn't say sort of. He actually does save the day, but they call people like him because it's, how do I say it? It's a world, right? It's a society where they get these people called, how do I say it? Visitors, right? And by visitors, I mean from like other worlds. And the swordsman, he's from a different world, right? But in the world, it was like a demon king, right? But the demon king was eliminated, right? By a hero. But nobody knows who this hero is. But in this society, you got very powerful people who have different types of abilities and everything like that, right? So they trying to figure out who's the mightiest hero, who was the one basically to defeat the Demon King. So I'm guessing, because they've been mentioning it here and there, I haven't gotten up to the part where they actually have like this big tournament of heroes who compete against each other to basically determine who's the mightiest of them all and who possibly defeated the Demon King. Nobody know who defeated the Demon King. They just know he was eliminated by an unknown hero. And so the society, like, they trying to figure out who is that hero, right? And so, like I said, they trying to put together this tournament to where all the people, all the powerful people with special abilities and stuff like that, they compete against each other, like I said, to determine who's the mightiest of them all. So that's a little bit of backstory about it, but man, like I'm really enjoying this anime so far. Like it's actually pretty good. Like, is in terms of action and different story perspectives of each main character. Like, I like the fact that they trying to be different. Like, they not trying to stay on one main character, you know. But on the other hand, I sort of like the how would you say it? Like the old fashioned, one main character, and we just watch that one main character, who they interact with, what obstacles they gotta go through, how they become stronger, how they personality and everything change. I like the how would you say it? Like the classical type of vibe, or like most anime follow through. But this is a little bit different in some ways. Like I said, it's not just focused on one person, it's multiple people and their perspectives. So you kind of get to connect with each character and see their perspectives, which I think is different, Yeah, you got some animes that does that too, but this is very, very unique, on how the way they doing it, how the way they going about it. But yeah, that's basically like the backstory. They just trying to determine who's the mightiest of them all. But in the midst of that, you got countries going to war and stuff like that. And, you do have these characters interact with each other, run into each other. and it's just a different type of vibe. But yeah, they definitely made it sort of unique in its own way, and that's why I give it like an 8.5. It's pretty good. You know, the reason why I didn't give it a 10, one, because I didn't finish the anime, and they also have a season 2. And then two, like I said, I do like how the way they're going about it, but I still like the the whole, how would I say, classical, one main character. We see that character develop and go through changes and who they interact with. Like something like solo leveling, or stuff like Goku. We got to watch Goku, how he developed over time, stuff like that. The classical, just your normal wind of the mill type of story, but different and complex in its own way, stuff like that. But I do respect the fact that they go in a different route, and we get to see the perspectives of each different characters. But yeah, if I had to rate it, I'll definitely give it an 8.5, and I hope you guys check it out. It's really good. Like I said, I don't want to say too much, but I gave y'all a little bit of backstory. But yeah, before I end this video, I also wanted to add, like, they abilities, like, for the different characters that's in there, their abilities is insane. Like, number one is there's this guy, right? He has like some type of like guardian angel, to where if anybody attempts to like unalive him or even harm him, that guardian angel, will basically, all they gotta do is, I guess, like touch him with like a sword, and nobody else sees this guardian angel. Nobody can see it. Only him. All that guardian angel has to do is touch him with a sword, and they instantly get unalive. Like, they instantly just drop. And I just find that like a crazy ability. It's not even an ability. It's not even his ability. It's just the fact that he has an actual guardian angel protecting him. So if any harm comes towards him, that guardian angel will step in. Nobody can see it but him, and it will just eliminate the threat, which is crazy to me. And then you have this girl, right? She's basically, if you had to like put her in X-Men or something like that, she's basically a Omega level. She's omnipotent. All she has to do is whatever she's feeling or wants you to do or want something to happen, she just have to simply speak it into existence. Like if she wanted you eliminated, all she has to do is speak it and you're gone. Or if she wants no harm to come to her, all she has to do is speak it, which is crazy to me. So by those two people, they abilities is off the charts. It's omnipotent. That dude's guardian angel automatically makes him omnipotent. Her just speaking makes it omnipotent. Now the only way I think you could beat her speaking is you would have to go for her tonsils or something. If you could even reach, you have to sneak to do that, because she sees you and you look like a threat or something, or you about to do something, all she has to do is speak and you're gone. You're out of there. Now the guy, I don't know how you gonna beat a guardian angel. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I don't know, because it basically watches him 24/7, and if any harm comes to them, you're out of there. You're done. You're cooked. And that's crazy. But I just like how the way they just have these people in here with all these different abilities, and hopefully the first season that I'm watching, hopefully every one of them link up and we get to see the different interactions in terms of like fight scenes. You know, I hope I don't have to wait all the way to season 2 for them to have the tournament. I hope they have the tournament in season 1, like at least start it, and then season 2 continue it. Like I said, I'm still on season 1. Season 2 came out already. I don't know if it's finished, or I don't know if it just came out, but I know it came out. But yeah, I just think it's very interesting how they just have all these different characters with these different abilities, and you know, they eventually interact with each other, and I can't wait till they get them all together and they all interact. But yeah, they have a few interactions here and there with different characters, and I just think that's different. You know, this anime is different, but yeah, I can't wait to see it. And yeah, I just wanted to say that before I ended the video off. But this is really good. I give it, like I said, an 8.5. With that being said, we got other reviews on this channel, and based on those reviews, you can take a look at those animes. We also have different reactions on this channel. Based on those reactions, you could take a look at those animes as well. And I'm out. And also, I apologize for how the way I'm sounding, because I am kind of sick too. I've been sick for a little bit, but yeah, hopefully y'all heard everything and everything was type clear of what I was depicting. But yeah, I'm out.